Hi guys, today's topic is strings. We did some basic calculations with Python and you learned about variables. We will start with some other topics in Python programs. So let's start with strings. You will use strings to display messages in your programs such as your time starts now and game over messages in a game. In programming terms, we usually call text a string. When you think of a string as a collection of letters, the term makes sense. All the letters, numbers, and symbols could be a string. For that matter, your name could be a string, and so could be your address. In fact, the first Python program we created in last session, we used a string hello kids. So we'll see creating strings. In Python, we create a string by putting quotes around the text. We will take one example. To label a string like this, A is equal to Y to learn Python language. Then to see what is inside a variable A, we could enter print A like this. Print in bracket A, it will display Y to learn Python language. However, if you try to enter more than one line of text for your string using only a single quote or double quote, or if you start with one type of code and try to finish with another, you will get an error message in the Python shell. For example, enter the following line. A is equal to how is my dad? You will see this result. Now we will get the error. This is an error message complaining about syntax because you did not follow the rules for ending a string with a single or double quote. Syntax error means that you did something in an order Python was not expecting, or Python was expecting something that you missed. So the rest of the error message is telling you that Python hit the end of the line and did not find a double quote to close the string. So what is the first letter of a string in Python? A is equal to, in double quote, how is my dad? Print A. It will now display the output, that is, how is my dad? To use more than one line of text in your string, it will be called as a multi-line string. You use 3 single quotes and then hit enter between lines like this. X is equal to what is your name? My name is Ramesh. We'll close this with triple quote. Now let's print out the contents of X to see if this works. Print X. So in the triple quote, it is what is your name? My name is Ramesh. Now we will see embedding values in strings. If you want to display a message using the contents of a variable, you can insert values in a string using %s, which is like a marker for a value that you want to add later. For example, to have a Python calculate or store the number of points you scored in a game and then add it to a sentence like I scored points. Use %x in the sentence in place of the value and then tell Python that value like this. My score is equal to 1000. Message is equal to I scored %s points. Print message %score my score. Now this is our output. I scored 1000 points. Now we create the variable my score with the value 1000 and the variable message with a string that contains the words I scored percentage S points, where percentage S is a placeholder for the number of points. On the next line, we call print message with the percentage symbol to tell Python to replace percentage S with the value stored in the variable myscore. The result of printing this message is I scored 1000 points. We don't need to use a variable for the value.